Hello again, welcome to the Mastercam course. In that lecture, we're going to talk about point-to-point toolpath. I created that toolpath actually like this. I'm going to use that toolpath to organizing my and the point, and actually after that I created my toolpath by using the point-to-point toolpath operations. Okay, let's focus on how can we create that kind of toolpath and try to that kind of toolpath together. Okay, I'm gonna use the split or delete all the properties, and then I can also delete all that and help entities, and then I can also delete this one. Okay, this is my figure, so we need to create that kind of figure by using the special tools. Okay, of course before that, and when I am using actually Lathe toolpath and point-to-point toolpath, as you can see here, I need to select my rapid break point, for example like this one, and after that I can turn to the feed rate for this area, this one, and this one. After that, of course, we also need to use some rapid movement here and here, and then we're gonna see that kind of toolpath. Actually, let me create that toolpath by selecting that tool, and then when I am creating that kind of toolpath, actually we're gonna see that kind of problem here. Okay, we cannot calculate our tool radius compensation like this. When I am turned to parameters, when I am double click on my tool, we're gonna see the parameters compensation type. So according to my compensation type, I need to organize my point. So let's create it together. Okay, so I can turn to my figure. So I'm gonna create line endpoints. I can start from here to here. For example, it can be 2 millimeters. And then maybe we should also create some rapid movement with like this. This is actually quite similar to lead in and lead out options. But when we turn to here, actually for that line, we need to calculate our tool radius compensation. My intention to use 0.4 millimeter tool radius. So that's why I can turn to the line modified options and then break options, 2 millimeters here and 2 millimeters here. After that process, I'm gonna get that kind of tool line. After that, I'm gonna create fillet entities, and be careful, unselect the trim entities, and then I'm gonna create 0.4 millimeter radius. I'm gonna focus here and select my arc, and then I'm gonna hit the close arc options. After that, I can use the clear color options. Okay, and that's it. And after that, of course, we also need to do that for that area, this one and this one, and select my radius and close arc options. Okay, after that, this is my tool radius, so it means that we need to create extra and actually my point. So to calculate my point, I'm gonna select my arc, and then we're gonna create that kind of line here, and then I can use the divide options, so we can get rid of this part and this part. After that, I can delete all help and chain, and it can be and stay here. Okay, anyway, I just need to create some line to see my toolpath. That's gonna be my toolpath actually. Maybe we should make them red by using the right mouse button and then change my entity's color. Okay, that's it. After that, let's create another line like this to my rapid movement here. We can also use the minus 45 degree here. With 5 millimeter is not enough. I'm gonna create extra and horizontal line to use divide options, this part, and I can delete this one. Anyway, we are ready right now. Let's create our point-to-point toolpath. I'm gonna use the right mouse button, Lathe, and point-to-point toolpath. So I'm gonna hit the rapid brake starting from here, and then I can turn to the rapid to select this one. I can turn to the G1, and then I'm gonna focus here, and I need to select this point, and then I can select this point, and then I can select this point, and then I can turn to the rapid movement G0 to select this one, and then we can turn to this point as well, and then I just need to hit that point. Okay, let's focus on my tool, and actually I'm gonna double click on it. I'm gonna prefer to use that kind of insert here with 0.4 millimeter radius, and then I can turn to the holder. So my holder can be 12 millimeter, 120 here, and 8 millimeter for the C. This is the A distance, C distance, and B distance. We can also see it in the holder geometry, and that is also my compensation type. Okay, let's click OK button. This is going to be my feed rate, and my constant cutting speed going to be 240, and my maximum spindle speed going to be like this. And then let's hit the OK button, and let's see what we did here. I'm gonna use the step forward options in the simulation. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Yeah, perfect. Let's turn back here and focus my tool reduce compensation. Yeah, perfect. Okay, thank you very much for listening to me. This is the point-to-point toolpath in Mastercam.